We're the students from the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School. Can I see your, give you a little wave? CCSS, how are you this morning? Doing well? Students from Choiseul, what time do you have to wake up this morning to come up? Very early, I could imagine. Well, welcome, thanks for being here. Entrepot, you're there? How many of you know teacher Taimi Martinez? Yes? Espanol, profesora de Espanol? Yes, you know her? Saira, students from Saira? Give me a little wave. Oh, there you are in the back. I had two of you this summer as interns. Where are you? The twins? Good morning, ladies. Oh, yes, I see you in the back there, Jelani. How are you? Boys Training Center. Just give me a thumbs up. Nice to see you, gentlemen. Of course, we have the facilitators who are here. We have principals, vice principals, teachers who are also part of the program. Welcome, and some of you are here in the corner to my left. Yes, teachers? Am I doing a good job of killing time? It's always nice that Sandals has us here, you know, in this beautiful facility where very little is needed in terms of decor. And it's very exciting that this project has finally come to an end. I think many of us were very satisfied with the interns that we worked with. I had two sets of interns. I had students who worked with me on a math project, and I'm getting the yes, Tracy George, it is time to begin. Please stand, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem of St. Lucia, followed by the national pledge and the invocation. The National Pledge. With God as my guide, I pledge allegiance to my country, St. Lucia. I proclaim that I will serve my country with pride and dignity and will defend it with vigor and valor in the pursuit of excellence, justice, and equality for all.
Good morning, everyone. Let's get ourselves in the mood for prayer. Eternal and gracious Creator, in this gathering of minds and hearts, we stand united in purpose and vision. As we come together, let our spirits be intertwined, and may our collective energy resonate with hope, understanding, and unity. Bless each individual present here, for they are the bearers of dreams, the champions of change, and the torch-bearers of a brighter tomorrow. May their endeavors be guided by wisdom, their paths illuminated with clarity, and their spirits uplifted with unwavering faith. In moments of challenge, grant us the strength to persevere. In moments of doubt, infuse us with confidence. And in moments of success, remind us of the humility and gratitude that ground us. May our efforts not just benefit ourselves, but ripple outwards, touching lives, uplifting communities, and leaving an indelible mark of positive change. As we move forward, let our intentions be pure, our resolve unbreakable, and our actions impactful. Bless our journey with unity, understanding, and love, so that together we can build a world that reflects our highest aspirations. In your infinite wisdom and grace, hear our prayer.
Amen. Please be seated. District Education Officer for District 1, Mr. Cyrus Sipal, USAID ESC Regional Representative, Mr. Mervyn Farrow, USAID Management Specialist Youth, Mr. Tevin Shepard, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan to St. Lucia, His Excellency Peter Chen, Deputy Counselor of the Embassy of Taiwan, Ms. Maya Hong, Chief Taiwan Technical Mission, Mr. Daniel Lee, and other members of the Technical Mission, Project Manager, Taiwan Technical Mission, Mr. Louis Su, Focal Point, Ministry of Education, Ms. Karen Rennie, World Inc., a division of JSI Technical Advisor, Mr. Ben Vorspan, World Inc., a division of JSI Senior Program Officer, Miss Michaela Tobin, St. Lucia ConnectED Chief of Party, Mr. Royston Emmanuel, Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Principal, Dr. Marjorie Jameson Charles, Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Vice Principal, Dr. Merle St. Clair Auguste, Y. Irie, Chief of Party, Miss Phelps Fieldsey, Oasis Project Manager, Miss Aretha Dasheville, OECS Technical Specialist, Mr. Jermaine Anthony, Communications from the Ministry of Education. Special recognition this morning, we have NTRC Jerry George Commissioner, principals, vice principals, teachers, counselors, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our participants, good morning. I'm done with the hard part, that's the protocol list. So here we're going to continue now with the fun part of this morning's activity. My name is Tracy Pilgrim George, and I would like to welcome you all to the awards and close-off ceremony of the Ministry of Education St. Lucia ConnectED project, funded by USAID and implemented by World Education. We are gathered here today to celebrate the remarkable journey we've embarked on together. One that's focused on empowering our people as active participants in their education and the future of St. Lucia. Throughout this program, we've strived to equip our young participants with essential 21st century digital skills, recognizing that these skills are the building blocks of a successful future. We firmly believe that by doing so, we are enhancing St. Lucia's future workforce and creating meaningful pathways to employment for our talented people. And our talented people span not only for the youth and the young people, but also for all of our teachers, our principals, our counselors. We are a talented people. So what sets this program apart? It's our commitment to working with individuals based on their unique strengths and talents. We have identified these strengths, nurtured them, and provided a platform for our participants to shine like a diamond. Who said that? What song am I quoting? Rihanna, correct. Shine like a diamond. Furthermore, our program revolves around the idea of building resilience among our youth. We understand that challenges are a part of life, but it's how we overcome them that truly defines our character. Today, and together, we've instilled in our youth the belief that they can overcome any obstacle by working hard and persevering. Our approach has always been youth-centered and rooted in innovation in education. We've encouraged creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, ensuring that our participants not only learn, but thrive in the process. But perhaps what we're most proud of is our dedication to engaging our youth positively. We fostered a sense of belonging, community, support, which has been instrumental in their growth, community. As we gather here today, let us applaud that remarkable achievement of our young participants, teachers, and counselors. Each one of them has demonstrated resilience, creativity, and determination, and we could not be prouder of their journey. So, let's celebrate not just an end, but a new beginning for our people today, as they carry with them the invaluable skills and experiences gained during the program. Thank you all for being part of that journey, and let's continue to empower and uplift our people towards a brighter tomorrow. I'd like to take this opportunity now to ask all those who participated in the program to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. Please. That's you students, counselors, teachers, all of you. Look at this. And of course, you are free to clap for yourselves as well. You can applaud your achievements as well. Thank you so much. You can have your seats. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce Ms. Gilda Massion, who is the Education Manager and a distinguished digital forensic scientist who stands as one of the few experts in her field here in St. Lucia. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome Ms. Massion.
Minister for Education, Sustainable Development, Innovation, Science, Technology, and Vocational Training, Honorable Sean Edward. Parliamentary Secretary, Ministry of Education, Honorable Dr. Pauline Antoine Prosper. Ministry of Education, District 1 Education Officer, Cyrus Sipal. USAID Regional Representative, Mr. Mubin Farrow. USAID Program Management Specialist Youth, Mr. Tevin Shepard. Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan to St. Lucia, His Excellency Peter Chen. Deputy Counselor of the Embassy of Taiwan, Ms. Maya Hong. Chief Taiwan Technical Mission, Mr. Daniel Lee. Project Manager, Taiwan Technical Mission, Mr. Louis Su. Focal Point Ministry of Education, Ms. Kireen Rennie. World Education, a division of JSI, Technical Advisor, Mr. Ben Vospan. World Education, a division of JSI, Senior Program Officer, Ms. Michaela Tobin. St. Lucia ConnectED Chief of Party, Mr. Royston Emmanuel. Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Principal, Dr. Marjorie Jameson Charles. Sir Arthur Lewis Vice Principal, Dr. Merle St. Clair Ogis. Wiry Chief of Party, Mrs. Phelps Philly. Oasis Project Manager, Ms. Aretha Dachaville. OECS Technical Specialist, Mr. Jumaine Anthony. Communications Team from the Ministry of Education, special recognition to NTRC, National Telecommunications NTRC, Jerry George, principals, vice principals, teachers, employers, counselors, students, our vibrant youth, good morning. All right. 2 years ago, as the world grappled with a global pandemic, a beacon of hope emerged from St. Lucia. On September 24th, 2021, the Ministry of Education, with an unwavering vision, launched the St. Lucia ConnectED activity. This was not just an initiative, it was a revolution, brought to life in collaboration with World Education Inc. and generously supported by USAID. Imagine a St. Lucia where every student is digitally empowered, where every educator is a beacon of technological inspiration, and where our youth are not just participants, but pioneers. This was our dream, and today we stand testament to this realization. Our journey was fueled by a profound objective to transform challenges into opportunities, to turn adversity into advancement. We recognized the urgent need to equip our educators, students, and at-risk youth with the digital tools essential for both traditional and virtual learning environments. Open educational resources, locally contextualized and freely accessible, have become the cornerstone of our educational ethos. This is not just about technology. It's about creating a level playing field for all, ensuring inclusivity and accessibility. The digital literacy skills framework, our relentless focus on professional development, and our partnerships with esteemed institutions like Sir Arthur Lewis Community College and Tuskegee University have been monumental. Together, we've laid the foundation for a future where digital competence is a way of life. Our youth-led advisory board, the YLab, has been the heartbeat of this initiative. These young leaders have been co-creators, shaping project design, driving youth engagement, and championing the ConnectED vision. The Youth Internship Program stands as a testament to our belief in the boundless potential of our youth. Over 50 students have showcased their digital prowess, bridging the gap between classroom learning and real-world application. In partnership with the private sector, community-based organizations, and our invaluable partners, we've built bridges, achieved milestones, and paved the way for a digitally resilient St. Lucia. In the words of Her Excellency Linda S. Tagliatella, thank you, supportive team, U.S. Ambassador to Barbados, the Eastern Caribbean, and the OECS, the St. Lucia ConnectED initiative demonstrates our continued commitment to the education sector. Today, we celebrate the fruits of that commitment. As we conclude this project, let us remember that this is not the end, but a beacon for the future. A future where every teacher embraces the use of technology in their classroom. Every child in St. Lucia is digitally empowered, where innovation is the norm, and where our youth lead the charge in shaping a brighter tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Marcia. And I'm sure when you were growing up, you didn't say you wanted to be a digital forensic scientist, did you? But the thing about it is that you can now dream of doing that. When we were growing up, we didn't think we had that possibility. And look at the possibilities. Now, as MC, I'm going to make a decision. So clap once if you agree with me, clap 2 times if you disagree. I have made the decision that anybody who speaks after me can adopt the protocol already established. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I think the one clap has it. So if you're coming up to speak, you can just adopt the protocol that has been established deux fois, 2 times. I get into trouble every once in a while, and I remember 23 years ago when I was getting married, I had forgotten to recognize my family members. So I cannot not recognize my family members from the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. So welcome, ladies. I think there's one gentleman here as well. I did not put you on the protocol list, but I would like to welcome you warmly this morning, my family members from the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. At this point in time, I would like to invite Ms. Kieran Rennie, former Curriculum Officer, ICT Integration, now Principal of the Babonneau Secondary School, who was the focal point from the Ministry of Education. So as you make your way here, we would like to take this opportunity to thank her for being our connector. During this entire process, as the focal point, she was able to connect us with very important stakeholders, and we thank you so much for that.
Good morning, everybody. Allow me to adopt the protocol already established. I'm here to give you a summary of our ConnectED program, what happened over our 2-year period. The St. Lucia ConnectED program was a 2-year initiative in partnership with St. Lucia's Ministry of Education, Sustainable Development, Innovation, Science, Technology, and Vocational Training, World Education, Inc., and the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, and Tuskegee University. It was also supported by the St. Lucia National Youth Council, the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, RISE St. Lucia, Inc., and the Center for Adolescent Renewal and Education. This was funded by USAID, United States Agency for International Development. The ConnectED project was launched on September 24, 2001 at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College with the following goals: to strengthen the skills of youth in St. Lucia by providing opportunities in digital education from which they can learn and practice leadership skills and life skills. To build resilience and improve the quality of teaching and learning in St. Lucia by equipping St. Lucia youth and educators with the digital literacy skills to transform them into digitally literate leaders in their communities. The skills to be developed include computer skills, software skills, as well as the use of technology in everyday life. The adoption of a positive youth development approach, which placed emphasis on the holistic development of young people for the building of the 5 C's. That's competence, confidence, connection, caring, and character. I think we all here can certainly agree that the program has achieved its mandates. Firstly, so I'll go through some of the achievements so you can be aware of them. There was the establishment of a consortium of multi-sectoral technical partners, and here we had the ConnectED Coalition and the Youth-led Advisory Board, who ensured that youth considerations were taken into account in the program design and built relevant digital skills development pathways that led to volunteer and internship opportunities within the private sector and communities. There was an organizational capacity assessment which was conducted, and the purpose of this OCA in the context of USAID ConnectED program was to assist St. Lucia's Department of Education in assessing critical elements for effective organizational management and identifying those areas that need strengthening or further development, with the ultimate goal of ensuring that systems are in place and maximized for smooth programming, including that which directly relate to the USAID ConnectED program. In the first year of the program, over 75 teachers were trained in EdTech Makerspace tools during the Professional Development Summer Institute in 2022. Teacher capacity building was started through this training, Teachers are no longer just consumers, but creators of open education resources. The project allowed teachers to develop planned skills and routines necessary to embed digital skills development within their instructional practices, interact with customizable OER templates with embedded step-by-step guidance, practice OERs with lower school curriculum, practice how to provide leaders with hands-on opportunities to demonstrate their understanding while developing digital skills. It outlined the OER resource submission and evaluation process, and also curate existing and newly developed OER resources. A digital skill competency framework was also developed and reviewed by all stakeholders invested in the program for St. Lucia. This structured framework outlines and defines the essential digital skills and competencies individuals need to thrive in the digital age. Its primary purpose is to provide a comprehensive and organized reference for individuals, organizations, educators, and policymakers to understand, assess, develop, and improve digital skills. The targeted skills encompasses computer proficiency, software competence, as well as the effective use of technology. From January to July 2023, through the e-learning academy at the South Louis Community College, we can acclaim that approximately 100 teachers also upgraded their skills in the use of educational technology EdTech tools to create learning resources that was meaningful, freely accessible, adaptable, and relevant to our local context. Teachers were able to specialize in animation and audiovisual production. Educators were also exposed to the EdTech makerspace design and implementation process, in which they planned, designed, and implemented capstone projects that engaged teachers and learners in developing open education resources. Another accomplishment, we had the youth researchers, and we had about 15 youth researchers who were trained in conducting action research under the St. Lucia ConnectED project, and they visited the classrooms of these trained teachers to capture data on the implementation of the digital skills which were learned. Then we came to the St. Lucia ConnectED Youth Digital Internship Program, which was held from July to August 2023. The core objective was to foster essential digital competencies among young individuals aged 14 to 16. The Youth Internship Program was aligned with the St. Lucia ConnectED Digital Skills Competency Framework. With full consultation and design from the employers network, approximately 56 students from 4 secondary schools and the Boys Training Center were offered the opportunity to acquire and utilize digital skills in practical situations. By bridging the gap between industry demands and in-school learning, the internship program endeavored to empower students to harness and apply their skills constructively. Furthermore, it also provided an enabling atmosphere, enhancing their social and cognitive abilities. As I conclude, I want to emphasize that the St. Lucia ConnectED program has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to placing St. Lucia youth at the forefront of its design and implementation. This approach has not only given them a voice, but has also provided invaluable opportunities for them to actively shape a program tailored to their unique needs. The program's core focus on nurturing skills and knowledge identified by the youth as essential for their future success set a remarkable precedent. Indeed, ConnectED has been instrumental in empowering both educators and young people alike Together, they have embarked on a journey towards enhancing their digital resilience while cultivating essential problem-solving, critical thinking, and soft skills. These newly acquired competencies are poised to boost their self-assurance and equip them with indispensable workplace skills necessary to realize their personal, academic, career, and civic aspirations. As we draw the curtains on this transformative project, it is time to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our dedicated teachers, enthusiastic students, and our supportive employers. Your collective effort have been nothing short of outstanding. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. This is a moment to reflect on your accomplishments and look forward with optimism to promising futures that lie ahead. A job well done. Thank you.
And I promised you lots of speeches this morning. Am I keeping my promise? But it is all important information. So you keep hearing ConnectED. That's connecting education. What does that mean? As you see this program and the various projects are connecting Ministry of Education, schools, employers. It is an entire community working together to build our young people and to build ourselves. Because I was actually part of one of the cohorts that graduated in the EdTech space. So this is a very important initiative, and we are all so very happy to be part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the project also, there was something very important that Ms. Renee said, highlighting and focusing on our strengths. Very often we look at what we cannot do and we try to work really hard on what we cannot do. But we also have to work equally hard on what we can do. So if you're a good public speaker, you be the best public speaker that you can. If you're a good panelist, you work on those skills and those strengths. So this project did that. They looked at our St. Lucian context and designed a program that is fitting for us, for our people in our context. And I think that that was an amazing initiative. Looking at young people, what their strengths are, and building upon those skills. So, congratulations once more to the organizers of the project for thinking along those terms. At this point in time, I would like to welcome Mr. Mervyn Farrow, who is the USAID Eastern and South Caribbean and Southern Caribbean Regional Representative, with a few remarks. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Farrow.
Good morning, everyone. No more speeches. Let's start the program, the real program. No, but there are a lot of good words being said here, and I really am happy to be able to be part of the program, because there's no doubt in my mind that the future of the Caribbean is here in this room. And particularly digital education and so on is quite important for the future. So I will again do as others have suggested and adopt the protocols already established. But everybody here, in my mind, is a distinguished guest, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me a little bit here today. So I love coming to St. Lucia, and it's really an absolute pleasure to be here again. So today we've come to celebrate the successful closeout of this education program, the St. Lucia ConnectED, or ConnectED, but the St. Lucia ConnectED program. Back in May 2021, USAID partnered with the St. Lucia Ministry of Education, Innovation, and Gender Relations and World Education International to design and implement a program that would improve the quality of teaching and learning in this country. With a grant of just over $1 million United States dollars, the Lucia ConnectED program was born. This project used evidence-based approaches to equip youth and teachers to be leaders in both digital literacy and digital content in their schools and communities. ConnectED has proven to be timely and essential given the severe disruptions and limitations in the education sector brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. If the pandemic taught us nothing else when it comes to education, we have learned that we cannot solely rely on in-person, paper-based teaching. We have also learned that our education systems must be robust and resilient to face current and future crises. With this in mind, USAID and the government of St. Lucia partnered to ensure that when a crisis erupts, interruptions to education are mitigated and more students can continue their education. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Embassy of Taiwan for its partnership as well. ConnectED was able to benefit from Taiwan's smart classroom infrastructure investments to supplement the work that it was doing to improve the digital literacy of primary and secondary school learners and build youth employability skills. I'd like to acknowledge that. It's very important. Partnership among like-minded development actors like the United States as well as Taiwan in helping the people and the government of St. Lucia and other Caribbean nations to succeed. ConnectED equipped the education sector with the necessary tools to help youth develop their digital skills and critical thinking, both essential in today's job market and in tomorrow's job market. This is really important stuff, folks. Further, ConnectED provided hands-on opportunities to apply these skills in real-world contexts through service learning and internships. These opportunities help not only to boost career readiness, but also to build professional networks crucial for future job placement. The success of the ConnectED project has led to many achievements. We've heard of some today, but I'd like to share one in particular. In 2022, we partnered with the private sector organizations in St. Lucia to launch the Employers Network. This network leverages private sector support for education interventions and capitalizes on their strengths to foster skills in the next generation of the St. Lucia workforce. For example, in the last month, members of the network onboarded 58 young people as interns. Maybe some of them are here today. 2 of the interns were from the Boys Training Center, which is another USAID-supported initiative to work with at-risk youth. Members of the network also supported the development of the Youth Digital Skills Competency Framework to support St. Lucian educators to teach in-demand digital skills and drive best practices in developing the young workforce. The Employers Network is committed to deliver sustainable solutions to challenges in workforce development and building a burgeoning and vibrant youth economy. We applaud this initiative and look forward to hearing of its continued growth and success long after the completion of ConnectED. Although the ConnectED activity is closing, our collaboration with the government of St. Lucia on education and youth resilience will continue through other programs, including the Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment, or YRE activity, the Opportunities to Advance and Support Youth for Success, OASIS, and the Strengthening Evidence-Based Decision-Making for Citizen Security in the Caribbean, or CARIC-Secure 2.0. We are proud of our partnerships with the Ministry of Education and others in the government of St. Lucia, and look forward to an enduring partnership continuing across shared priorities. In closing, I would like to emphasize the indispensable role of educators. Our teachers are critical members of our societies, and good teachers are powerful catalysts for positive change in the lives of our young people. And we have been privileged to work with them in our shared mission to empower the youth of St. Lucia through ConnectED. I want to say, and I can't say it enough, education is the foundation of a thriving citizenry able to give back to their communities. In closing, again, I'd like to wish you all much success in your future endeavors and look forward to carrying on in our partnership in various ways in the years ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sue. You highlighted some very critical points here. First and foremost, we need to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Matthews, a representative from the Employers Network. Now, this is an important relationship, and we want to thank him for enabling this opportunity for 58 young persons to be interns. I think that deserves a round of applause. 58. I think you also forgot to applaud the ambassador for Taiwan, who is also a supporter of most educational initiatives to date here in St. Lucia. And having partnered with ConnectED, smart classrooms around St. Lucia, round of applause once again for the technical mission. Thank you so much. And teachers, as Mr. Furrow highlighted towards the end of his speech, you are critical members. I was a teacher for almost 22 years, and I know the number of lives that I have touched, far less the amount that you have touched, and the more that you will touch as well. So I would like to take this opportunity for you to understand, to say to you, embrace this opportunity to help young people in terms of changing their lives. Our roles as teachers, critical, fundamental for the development of our country. Thank you for the hard job that you do and that you continue to do. Round of applause for your teachers. And here in St. Lucia, we have the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, and I hope that most of you make that your number one choice after leaving secondary school. I would like to welcome Dr. Marjorie Jameson Charles, our new principal of the institution, with some remarks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, students. The Sir Arthur Lewis Community College is pleased to be associated with the St. Lucia Connect initiative. I want to pause now to acknowledge the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College family here with us. Can you please stand? Okay. Let us give them a round of applause because they were instrumental. They are one of the instrumental partners in this process. We are the Sir Arthur Lewis Community. Thank you very much, family. We are the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. We believe that to foster a society that facilitates inclusive growth or inclusion, we must ensure that young people act as agents of positive social change who would make meaningful contributions to the development of initiatives that would affect their lives and impact their contribution to the dynamic 21st century economy. Seeing that the St. Lucia Connect initiative is rights-based and grounded in positive youth development theoretical perspective is very heartening for me. The initiative aims to facilitate engagement of the energetic youth population as co-creators. I love the concept of co-creation, of sustainable development, and support the digital resilience. Most importantly, young people gain digital literacy, problem solving, critical thinking, and other employability skills, like some of you call it soft skills. In addition, the component that enhance the quality of teaching and learning in St. Lucia by equipping educators, counselors, and youth with the skill sets needed to become digital literacy leaders in their communities is commendable. Let me draw on international benchmarks that speak to positive youth development. I want to highlight some of the critical elements evident in the particular initiative, the ConnectED. First of all, it is rights-based. The activities were designed and implemented within a human rights-based framework in line with St. Lucia's global and regional commitments. It was also inclusive. The initiative ensured equal opportunities for every young person and educator involved to achieve their full potential in digital literacy, and I heard somebody say to achieve excellence, and this too, including eliminating barriers to inclusion, especially for young people living in vulnerable circumstances or vulnerable situations. The phrase I don't like much is at-risk youth. I prefer to use young people living in vulnerable circumstances. Participatory. The initiative was designed, developed, implemented, monitored, and evaluated with meaningful participation of young people and with the involvement of all concerned stakeholders. It was also gender responsive. If I'm looking around there, it enabled specific actions to promote gender equality, ensure young women are equal partners to young men, and address gender-based disparities that may arise. It was also very comprehensive based on the document that was sent to me. I'm being a very newly minted principal. I came at the tail end, I think I got the final blessing. It adopted a holistic approach to capacity building of young people and educators through increased collaboration across sectors, and I saw it was multi-sectoral and so on. It was knowledge-based, it was evidence-based, and I heard that also. The activities were developed and updated regularly to reflect the changing digital landscape. It was fully resourced, there were adequate, transparent, and dedicated resources for implementation, for monitoring and evaluation, and maximizing available resources through coordination and by enabling multi-stakeholder partnerships and shared ownership. And accountability was another one where there were mechanisms in place for regular monitoring and evaluating the initiatives against specific targets and indicators with the active participation of young people. We at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College believe that Aggressive strides must be made to provide affordable access to quality education. Therefore, the training was timely and relevant because it served as a social equalizer and vehicle for socio-economic mobility and an essential pillar for national transformation. We also believe that people make a difference in social transformation and should be able to do so at multiple levels and within various capacities. This initiative espoused integrated interventions of cross-sectoral networks. A culture of collaboration was evident, which accentuated the camaraderie that was displayed during the capacity building processes. We also believe in creating an enabling environment for positive youth development, which is a hallmark of our institution. This is so because we know that students are confronted with complex challenges, and these challenges are not insurmountable. Because we at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College create opportunities that re-engineer the college to serve its greatest assets, which are our students and our human resource. To conclude, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who made this initiative possible. So give yourself a round of applause. We at the college will continue to collaborate with you to ensure that our most valuable resources receive the quality education that would develop and enhance their employable and employability skills. I want to congratulate everyone here who completed, and God love, God blessings.
Thank you so much, Madam Principal. Now, this is important because we talk about supporting the South Louis Community College, but we need to support, as a people and as a government of St. Lucia, we need to support the college financially. The only way for us to give really top-notch quality education is if we invest. So I am really advocating that the government and all of those of you who have the opportunity or ability to support the college financially or in any other way, please step up. We need a library, a proper library for our young people. We need a gym facility. We need a proper cafeteria. We need a space where we can house our graduation. We want to give our students the best, and we are giving them the best with the limited resources that we have. But we want to do more. So I really would like to advocate for those of you who can continue to support the South Louis Community College, but let's put some finance behind it. You're wondering, should you clap, should you not clap? Well, you know, you clap in. So we're here making all these claims this morning about how successful the program has been for teachers and young persons. Well, the proof is in the pudding. At this point, I would like to welcome Mr. Davy Simeon, who was a digital skills intern this summer with a testimonial. Mr. Simeon, can you come forward, please? Thank you so much. So he was a digital content creator or digital content developer, and he was attached to the National Enrichment and Learning Unit. Ladies and gentlemen, Davy Simeon.
Please allow me to adopt the established protocol and extend warm greetings to everyone. It was indeed a pleasure to participate in the ConnectED summer student internship. I found this to be very meaningful and rich learning experience. I am certain the other participants can relate to this statement. As part of the internship program, I learned about generative AI for the very first time. This sounds high-tech, but it's really quite simple. My job was to convert hard copy paper documents into soft copy digital documents. The second component of the internship was completed providers on the online platform. In this case, I learned how to convert words into audio files. It was amazing to see type words transform into voice and even music. For me, this was the most enjoyable aspects of the internship. The other students in my group were tasked with creating exciting digital activities to complement the National Enrichment Learning Unit's NERU online learning courses. That must have been quite fun. Overall, I would sum this experience as amazing, unique, and pleasant. This is a job I would pursue in the future. On behalf of all the participants, I wish to thank World Education Inc. and the Department of Education, Innovation, Science, Technology, and Vocational Training for the ConnectED project and allowing us this life-changing opportunity. I would also like to thank the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, for providing the funding to make all this possible. To Mr. Royston Emmanuel and the ConnectED team of the Ministry of Education, I say thank you for this great initiative and ensuring that all the participants completed the internship smoothly. Thank you to all the teachers who supervised us during this summer holiday. We appreciate you all. I would like to encourage other young persons like myself to grab hold of any future opportunities presented under the ConnectED project. I welcome this opportunity to be part of any further initiative. Thank you.
You see, Simeon, you did a great job. You had that round of applause? Up to now, I can't get one like that. You did a fabulous job. Wonderful. Thank you. And I love to see young men up here at the microphone. It warms my heart. Another round of applause for Simeon. The next testimonial comes from a female intern, Fenella Albert. Fenella is one of the junior web developers, and she worked with the business Enchanted Kettle. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Fenella Albert from the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School.
A pleasant good morning to everyone. I would like to follow the protocols that have been established. I am 14-year-old Fenella Albert, a student of Castries Comprehensive Secondary School. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to share my profound experience as a student of the Social Media for Young Innovators course. It's an honor to address you all, and I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed lecturer, the USAID, World Education, the Government of St. Lucia, the Taiwan Technical Mission for providing me with this incredible opportunity. The Social Media for Young Innovators course was a journey of discovery and learning, one that left a lasting impact on me. In an age where digital technology is ubiquitous, understanding social media is vital for young minds. This course not only empowered us with knowledge, but also taught us how to wield social media as a tool for innovation, communication, and positive change. Social media is a powerful force that can shape our world in many ways. Its use has the potential to bring about positive transformations, and during the course, we explored these aspects extensively. We learned how social media can be harnessed to connect with like-minded individuals globally, share innovative ideas, and collaborate on projects that address real-world problems. It's a platform that can amplify the voices of young innovators, enabling us to reach wider audiences and make a meaningful impact on our communities. The benefits of social media for young innovators are immense. It fosters creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. It allows us to keep up with the latest developments in our fields, learning experts, and access valuable educational resources. It has the power to democratize knowledge and break down barriers, providing opportunities to those who might not have access to traditional educational resources. However, like any powerful tool, social media also comes with its share of challenges and negative impacts, especially on children. We learned about the importance of responsible use, digital literacy, and online safety. The course emphasized the need to be vigilant against cyberbullying, misinformation, and the addictive nature of social media. It taught us to strike a balance between the world, offline and online, ensuring that our digital presence enhances rather than hinders our personal growth. I am immensely grateful for the opportunity to gain this knowledge and understanding. Thanks to the support of USAID, World Education, the government of St. Lucia, and the Taiwan Technical Mission. Your investment in our education will undoubtedly yield positive results, not only for us as individuals, but also for our communities and the world at large. In conclusion, the Social Media for Young Innovators course has been a transformative experience for me. It has equipped me with the skills and awareness needed to navigate the digital landscape responsively and innovatively. I am excited to apply what I have learned to contribute positively to society, and to collaborate with fellow young innovators to create a brighter future. Once again, I extend my sincere thanks to our lecturer, USAID, World Education, the government of St. Lucia, the Taiwan technical team for this incredible opportunity. Your support is paving the way for a generational, responsible, innovative digital citizens. Thank you everyone.
She's intimated that her lips are dry. So am I. Now, you don't have to say anything else, but what I did want to do, move. I wanted to recognize her. As you see all these badges here, she's got one for merit, which means she's bright. She's got one for punctuality and regularity, which means she's coming to school early and regularly, which means that this is one of the reasons why she is bright, because she's there and she's coming on time. And the other merit, what's the other merit for? Another merit. So I wanted to also make her smile, because as she was reading so eloquently up here, she wasn't smiling. Always smile. Smile, because we are live. I would like to now invite Tanzania Mathre, who was the facilitator of the internship workshop, Social Media Marketing and Youthful Expedition. I have to highlight the fact that Miss Mathre, I met her because she was a graduate from one of our programs that the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College and the Taiwanese government collaborated on for women empowerment. So she is one of our joint success stories. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanzania Mathre.
Pleasant good morning to everyone. I would like to adopt the protocol that's been established. I am Tanzania Mathre, proud Sufrerian representing my community today. I could tell you guys, I'm also a young entrepreneur and aspiring speaker, and today I'm happy to grace the stage. I also wanted to note Finella did a phenomenal job. She was one of our key students in the course, and she performed tremendously. Her eagerness is one thing that did inspire me, and I was proud to have chosen her to speak today. And I could tell from the way she addressed you all that you have to be impressed. So clap again for Finella Albert. Yes. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege and honor to stand before you today as the lecturer for the Social Media for Young Innovators course. The journey has been nothing short of remarkable, and I want to express my deepest gratitude to St. Lucia ConnectED Activity, USAID World Education, the government of St. Lucia, and Republic of China Taiwan Technical Mission for this invaluable opportunity to lead this course and for their unwavering support in making it happen. Throughout our time together, the students and myself, we delved into the intricate world of social media, exploring its use, its benefits, and potential dangers for our most precious resource, and you know what that is, our children. It has been a journey of enlightenment where we've discovered the transformative power of social media when harnessed responsibly and the perils it can pose when misused. We've examined how social media can serve as a catalyst for innovation, enabling young minds to connect, share ideas, and collaborate on projects that can shape the future. We've seen firsthand how it can provide and empower voices, break down barriers, and provide access to a world of knowledge and opportunities. We've also dissected the challenges, recognizing that the same platform that offers so much potential can also expose our children to major risks such as cyberbullying, misinformation, and addiction. But throughout it all, the spirit of optimism and the pursuit of knowledge has prevailed yet again. I've witnessed the dedication and enthusiasm of our students, their hunger for understanding, and their commitment to responsible digital citizenship. Your eagerness, students, to learn, adapt, and grow has truly been inspiring. As we move forward, I want to offer some words of motivation, not just to our students, but also to my fellow lecturers and educators. Our role in shaping the digital future of our youth is a profound responsibility. Let us continue to educate, guide, and inspire our students to use social media as a force for good and a tool for innovation and positive change. Let us remember that education is not merely the transfer of knowledge, it is the empowerment of individuals to think critically, act responsibly, and navigate the complex world of social media with wisdom and discernment. Our students are the future innovators, the future leaders, and change makers, and it's our duty to equip them with the skills and values needed to succeed in this digital age. Finally, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude once again to the St. Lucia ConnectED Activity, USAID, World Education, the government of St. Lucia, and the St. Lucia Republic of China Taiwan's mission, technical mission, that your belief in the power of education and your investment in this course have laid the foundation for a brighter future. I look forward to the potential for future collaborations and endeavors that will continue to benefit our students and our society. In closing, let us remain committed to fostering responsible digital citizens, harnessing the potential of social media for innovation and inspiring positive change. Together, we all can shape a digital landscape where our children could thrive, learn, and innovate responsibly. I thank you.
So this summer I had the opportunity to go to Barbados. My boys played football, they were in a football tournament there. And when they met the other Barbadian kids, they were all looking at the same TikTok videos, they were all looking at the same YouTube videos. And then I had to go to work in the United States and I met some young people. And they were all looking at the same TikTok videos and they were all looking at the same YouTube videos. So the point I'm trying to make is, yes, the digital world is quite small. And it is a space where young people can make a change, make connections, make networks. It cannot be a negative space and we cannot see it that way. We have to use it for positive energy and to always have an optimism about us. So thank you so much for equipping these young people with the skills when it comes to social media. At this point, I would like to welcome Mrs. Melissa Emmanuel from the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. She is representing the Hunter J. Faswa Library.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to establish the already established protocol. My name is Mrs. Emmanuel. I'm the Assistant Librarian at the Hunter J. Faswa Library at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. I am deeply honored to stand before you representing this organization at this closing ceremony for the St. Lucia ConnectED Youth Digital Skills Internship Program. On behalf of the librarian, Mrs. Kathy Birch McDermott, who could not be here today, I would like to share some insights and reflections on our library's involvement in this transformative initiative. First and foremost, we'd like to express our gratitude for the opportunity to be a part of this internship program. Our involvement has allowed us to witness the tremendous potential of the youth of St. Lucia, and we are genuinely inspired by their dedication and enthusiasm for digital skills development. Kudos to the team at St. Lucia ConnectED, and well done to all participants for completing the program. During the internship, Tonisha Alcide, Wayne George, and Devontae Williams, students from the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, engaged in various aspects of our library's work, and their level of professionalism and commitment to learning is truly commendable. They immersed themselves in tasks related to our library's social media management, where they learned firsthand how an effective social media program greatly benefits our academic institution. In our library, we utilize social media to promote our resources and services and engage our community. During their internship, Tonisha, Wayne, and Devante got an opportunity to develop social media content using one of our software tools at the library. They were each charged with consulting our library's databases and website to generate content suitable for a promotional flyer. Additionally, their involvement extended to our library's digitization efforts, where they displayed exceptional dedication. In fact, this is the aspect where they seemed most thrilled about. They were eager to learn about this critical aspect of library work, and their interest in preserving and digitizing valuable resources was truly commendable. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight two of these digital initiatives which are accessible not just to students of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, but anyone seeking information. The Nobel Laureate Portal, published online in 2021, showcases the remarkable achievements of St. Lucia's two Nobel laureates and our digital indigenous collection. It houses an online repository of information resources about St. Lucia, written by and about St. Lucians. Both of these collections truly digital treasures, offering a wealth of knowledge and insights into our culture, heritage, and intellectual achievements. These have been curated by library staff and accessible to the public through our library's webpage on the college's website. We hope that Tonisha, Wayne, and Devante have a better understanding of the work done in libraries and also the importance of digital initiatives like this in preserving and sharing our cultural heritage. What struck us most profoundly is the critical need for more focused attention on digital literacy, skills, and capacity building among youth in St. Lucia. As we guided these students through our projects, it became evident that there is an immense hunger for knowledge and a thirst for skill acquisition. This is not only a positive takeaway, but also a call to action for all of us here today. Investing in the youth's digital literacy and skills development is paramount for the future of our society. It will not only empower them individually, but also contribute to the overall progress of St. Lucia. As we advance as a nation, we must prioritize programs and initiatives that foster digital literacy from an early age. It's not just about preparing our youth for future careers. It's about equipping them with the tools they need to thrive in an increasingly digital world. We would like to commend the St. Lucia ConnectED project for their visionary approach to digital skills development and for including our library in the process. Thank you and warm congratulations to all involved in this project.
Do you see all the work that the library is doing at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College without a proper building? Far less if we had one. Did I already say that we need a library at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College? Yes, a library is an important space. Many people say, because of computers at home, we can just Google everything and all the information is there. Initially, I thought that perhaps that could be the case. But if things have not been documented or have not been put in a digital form, you're not going to get that. So there's some information, some of our oral stories, a lot of our history that has not been documented. You can go through the files of the library and find them. The library is a space of socializing. The library can do so much. There's so many initiatives that the library takes on. Did I say we need a library at the South Lewis Community College? We need a library. Building, library building. We now have a video presentation which will show some excerpts from the interns while doing their digital skills internship.
Form 3 students were chosen to take part in a summer internship where they were placed at various business locations such as the Ted Paul Nature Trails, Terra, and ATEMS. While at these business places, they were engaged in various projects where they learned a number of digital skills such as website creation, social media marketing, content creation, and data entry. I personally found the internship to be a successful one. The students did what they had to do successfully and professionally.
It was very pleasing to see my students building websites, creating logos. This says a lot about us as their teachers and also those persons who were able to take them through the training.
My general thoughts about the program is that it's a good experience for the students to get this work experience, particularly in the digital age, because we are living in a digital world right now. And some of the challenges we find students will have after leaving school is that they lack that skill that is needed for them to be successfully integrated into the society that we have currently existing.
My experience was very great because I had time to explore my different skills in graphical and imagery stuff, because that's my passion about image consultant, and the business I work with included imagery, graphic skills, and also good etiquette. And I also learned that different soft skills, how should I act in a professional setting?
I remember while working on our projects, we were assigned to groups, and I discovered that teamwork and collaboration was very important. I would 100% recommend this digital skills workshop to other students to provide the same valuable support that I got for their future lives.
During the internship, one thing I would definitely remember is the support I got from the employer, and I would recommend the internship to other students because it's a good learning opportunity.
My experience of the internship was very welcoming. We had a fun time completing our projects, and I would definitely recommend this to any other students participating in this internship.
We learned how to run a social media page properly and how to take out proper videos and pictures. I would recommend it to my peers because it's a very big confidence booster. We got to talk in front of a lot of people and take pictures in front of large crowds, which we were not exposed to before our students.
The students benefited much. They learned how to be punctual for work because some of them came in late and we spoke to them about it, so they knew the importance of being punctual at work and what message it sent. They learned responsibility. They were able to handle tasks on their own, individually and as a group. They had homework as well, where they had to do on their own and they had to present it. I believe the students did a wonderful job. They were able to adapt to challenges and they were able to be successful in the different areas. Create websites, create posters, create different flyers and posters for the companies to ensure that they advertise and market the company in different ways and different platforms.
I hope in the coming years that we continue to see this program thriving and other students and their parents can benefit from the ConnectED program and other programs.
Any message that I would have for those interns and for the parents is to take advantage of any opportunity that is thrown your way, especially as the world is becoming more digitalized. Digital skills have become a necessity, and we all need certain digital skills in our lives to further our education and to contribute to society in a meaningful and successful way.
Okay, I was just told I don't need to answer the question anymore, so that made me feel even better. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me adopt the protocol that has already been established, like the mistress of ceremonies said to do. So I'm following her lead there now. And I bring you greetings from the community of the 5 P's. I heard of the 5 C's earlier this morning, but I'm bringing you greetings from the community of the 5 P's. But you must say it in Creole for you to get the 5 P's. So for those who don't really understand the Creole language, let me just tell you what happened with a guy who tried to do it in English. He said, I'm from the community of the 5 P's, the community of the Go Piton. So the Piton, then he said, plums, peanuts, potatoes, and he stuck. He knew the 5th P, but he could not say it in English. So the guy next to him said to him, Poisson, that's a poisson. And then he said, oh yes, and piche. Now, had he said it in Creole, he would have been able to say, Piton. Now, he sees people smiling. It's not the bear. It's the Go Piton. Piton. Poisson. Well, I'll put poisson last. Piton. Pistache. Patate. Pouine. Et poisson. Okay. Not piche. At the Choiseul Secondary School,
We recognize that technology, I'll read from my phone instead. I saw most people come with their paper, so I made a copy just in case. But it's technology, so use the technology. We recognize the technology revolution. We recognize that technology revolutionized education in a way that could not be ignored. Hence the reason we accepted the opportunity to enhance our skills and participate in St. Lucia ConnectED Technology in Education program. And as the Mistress of Ceremonies told you, Choiseul Secondary School had maybe more than half of the teachers who participated in that program, or almost half of the teachers who participated in that program. This course has enhanced teachers' technological, pedagogical knowledge, which has now empowered them to make better use of the technology in the classroom. And the teachers at Choiseul Secondary School have now called themselves the technological revolutionaries. So let us put our hands together for the technological revolutionaries. Teachers are now better placed to select the best technological tools to help enhance learning objectives in the classroom. They are also now able to develop teaching and learning resources that are more appealing to students, resources that arouse their interest and keep them more actively engaged with the content being delivered. Additionally, those teachers are now imparting the knowledge to other teachers who did not follow the course. And I need to tell you about one of those teachers. She's an old schoolmate of mine. We went to school together, and that was a very, very long time ago. If my memory serves me well, we were outside the gate watching them build that Tower of Babel. You all know the Tower of Babel? But the school bell rang, so we had to go in, so we did not see when God made everybody speak in a different language. We missed that part. But we were there. That's how long ago it was. And she was one of those who was very afraid of technology. In fact, during COVID, she wanted to even resign because she was so afraid of the technology. But now, because of those teachers who had done the course, she is now learning from them, and she comes to me every now and then and say, Mr. Oye, I can't do this. I can do that program. I can do that. And I say to her, yes, you can. And we all can if we try. We are now reaping the benefits today, but it must be noted that it was not an easy feat for teachers. Despite the challenges encountered, they dedicated the time and persevered to the end. Students also benefited from the ConnectED program. Not only did they enjoy the exciting lessons created by the teachers, they also received valuable training in various aspects of technology. The ConnectED Summer Youth Internship Program, organized for form-free students, provided them with the skills needed to work in a technological-based work environment. Students were given some initial soft skills training in order to prepare them for the workplace. And we must say a special thank you to organizations such as Ted Paul, Slurterra, and ATM, who accommodated and played a huge role, a vital role in providing our students with the learning opportunities. Students' creativity was enhanced through the development of marketing paraphernalia, such as logos, posters, and websites. And I must mention 3 students by name here now: Vikesh, Samuel, and Rikera. Oh, how exhilarating it was to see that the designs that they created during that course. I think we need to give them a round of applause. And based on that, I can tell you, I am not afraid for St. Lucia. Our future is in good hands. Barring the crime situation, our future in St. Lucia is in good hands. And let us put our hands together for all those students who participated. The 58 students who participated in that summer program, it was a sacrifice. I knew you had to take your summer, and the teachers who guided them throughout that program as well, but it was worth it. Isn't that so? Students, wasn't it worth it? Oh my goodness. And I just boast you all and say how the country of my future is in good hands. Wasn't it worth it, students? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Mr. Cyrus Sipal, the District Education Officer for District 1, always tells me whenever we meet in forums that I'm a great opening batsman. Now I normally open the batting, so my speeches are normally at the beginning. But today I'm way at the end, so I'm a tail-ender. So I may hit a few sixes here and there, but I am not going to be at the wicket for that long. So ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you that Choiseul Secondary School, we are internally grateful to World Education and all its partners, as you could see, USAID, Embassy of Taiwan and all the others, for giving our teachers and students the opportunity to enhance the skills and the teaching and learning experiences. I thank you all for giving me that opportunity to address you. Thank you very much.
And of course, not to be outdone by Mr. Ogier, I've come with my technology as well. And I put the paper aside. And when he was talking about the 5 Ps, you know the first thing that came to my mind? Poisson, c'est un bel déjeuner. You all know the song? Any fish today, mama? Any fish today, mama? Exactly, poisson, the 5 Ps of Choiseul. Ladies and gentlemen, and I also must say that, you know, he's my family member as well. He's one of my cousins from Vieux-Fort. We grew up right next to each other. I'm on Garvey Street. I would like to now invite Mr. Royston Emmanuel, who serves as Education Manager and Chief of Party on the St. Lucia ConnectED program, to the podium to deliver a few remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Royston Emmanuel.
Good morning, everybody. So, allow me to adopt the protocol already established, but allow me to single out some persons who I think are so critical to the success of our endeavor. So, I want to say welcome once again to our youth interns, those beautiful 14 to 15-year-olds who prove that our youth have the capacity and the resilience to navigate effectively the digital ecosystem. I also want to welcome our youth researchers, those vibrant, valuable young people who went into the schools and supported teachers as experts in how to approach and how to work with young people, especially when it comes to digital skills instruction. And I want to welcome and thank our teachers. Oh, I know so many of you here who, you know, when I first went to them, they said, oh, another training? You know, another training? But who were, despite their already heavy workload, were more than willing to participate in teacher professional development because they understood the value of that process to their students. And I want to thank, sorry. And I want to thank our employers network, those group of like-minded individuals who realize the importance of connecting education with the workplace, who realize that if they lend their voice to curriculum development, to innovations in education, then the future for St. Lucia looks bright. So I want to welcome you, all of you here today. And so I was not supposed to give the feature address, but I'm glad to do it. And so whilst preparing this, I thought, what should I share? And so I want to share some of my thoughts on the future of education. I want to start with a novel I read in 1987. And this was a novel by V.S. Naipaul. He is one of the Caribbean's Nobel laureates in literature. And that novel was called The House for Mr. Biswas. Do you know that novel? Yeah, if you know it, you're in my age group. It was the first time a novel made me laugh, it made me cry, but it made me smarter. And I remember one passage from the novel that has always stayed with me. It's about two cousins preparing for the exhibition exams, what we used to call in St. Lucia Common Entrance. The entire family, rallies behind one of those boys. They call him Bright, because he was able to write down the entire Nelson's First Reader in English into an exercise book. Now, don't let me ask who remembers that book, because that will age you. So I'm not going to ask. But this boy was able to take this book and rewrite it into an exercise book, and everybody thought, this guy is brilliant. And everybody thought he would ace those exams. But if you've read the novel, and if you're an astute educator, or even speculated about what real learning is, you will know that he fails miserably. Miserably. Now, in later works of Naipaul, he boldly presents his thoughts on the nature of our education system in the Caribbean. And these can be summarized with 5 words. The abstractness of our education. I'm going to say it again to let it sink in. The abstractness of our education. What was Naipaul saying? The abstractness of our education refers to the observation that the education systems in a lot of our societies, especially in the Caribbean, often emphasize abstract and theoretical knowledge over practical, real-world skills. And this abstractness can manifest itself in several ways. Let me just give you 4 examples. Teachers, curricula that is disconnected from local culture, from local history, from the practical needs of our population. A focus on rote memorization, remember that? And standardized testing over critical thinking and problem-solving skills. A lack of attention to the pressing socio-economic, political, and cultural issues faced by our population. And of course, a disconnect between education and the workplace. So essentially, the abstractness that Naipaul speaks of has been the downfall of our education system for a long time. And though we have produced great scholars and academics, we still fall short because we're not producing great creators and innovators. We're not doing that. So this system is one that is disconnected from our clients. And who are our clients? Our clients are our students. Our clients are our employers. Our clients are all the different institutions and even families who need education to stand as a bulwark against the dystopia that is threatening our societies. And so it's a system that values simply knowing. Once you know, you're good. But it doesn't value the process of doing and the process of becoming, that process of growth. So today, two critical questions loom. The first is, can we ever move education in the Caribbean from abstract to connected? And that was a deliberate pun. Yeah? And the second is how. So the answers, question one, a resounding yes. Question two, guess what the answer is? Follow the example of St. Lucia ConnectED. Yeah, I set you up for that, right? So ladies and gentlemen, I will boldly say that the St. Lucia ConnectED activity has found the formula for reaching this milestone. This incredible initiative, of course, funded by the United States Agency for International Development and implemented by World Education, has revolutionized the digital landscape of St. Lucia and transformed the lives of its youth. So, ConnectED has successfully set in motion the mechanisms for connecting learning by building digital resilience among St. Lucia's youth, equipping them with the skills to navigate the complex digital ecosystem. And we have used a positive youth development approach that has integrated the digital skills into critical thinking, into the development of learning resources, strategies for instruction that will definitely foster a new era in teaching and learning in St. Lucia. But I am not simply here to regurgitate what this project has accomplished. I think this has already been done, and you've heard it over and over and over today. So definitely, as this current activity period of ConnectED draws to a close, we can confidently say it has achieved its objectives and garnered tremendous support from the Ministry of Education, school principals, educators, and most importantly, the youth of St. Lucia. But I want to go back to where I started, the abstractness of our education. If we are to successfully address the situation that, despite collected efforts, still exists within our region, a lot more work needs to be done. So what do we do? I think the impact of this groundbreaking initiative should not be confined to St. Lucia alone, so I'm making my recommendations now. There are other jurisdictions in the Caribbean that can benefit from our innovative approach to reconnecting education with its clients. Suffice to say, we have had interest from countries in the OECS who seek to replicate ConnectED activities to enhance the digital skills capacity of their own youth and, of course, improve instruction through embracing a PYD integrated approach. One of the key pillars of the future of education lies in teacher professional development. Having collaborated with Sir Arthur Lewis Community College and ICDF Taiwan to develop the capacity to deliver certified teacher training in technology-enhanced learning sets up amazing opportunities to support other education systems grappling with digital education and digital skills integration within their context. But we need to go beyond this. Stakeholders, the stakeholders who so thoughtfully co-designed this initiative, also recognize the immense potential of maker spaces and the creation of open education resources to empower teachers and students and foster a culture of creativity and innovation within classrooms. By providing teachers with the necessary support and mentorship through communities of practice, we can create a collaborative ecosystem where educators can thrive and continuously enhance their practices. Another exciting prospect is the implementation of the Digital Skills Competency Framework. Drawing on the invaluable lessons learned through the development of the St. Lucia Digital Skills Competency Framework, other jurisdictions can promote a widespread understanding of digital skills and align them with the school curriculum at all levels. They can work with the educators to establish a clear framework for assessing digital skills among students, integrating it into teacher professional development programs, and providing resources that facilitate effective digital skills development. Additionally, there is scope to develop a method for systemic assessment aligned with the Digital Skills Competence Framework. We can integrate this into the evaluation processes of educational institutions. We can issue digital skills credentials and promote the recognition of these credentials among employers and higher learning institutions. That way, we can empower our students with tangible proof of their digital skills, thereby enhancing their future prospects and opportunities. Additionally, one more time, by taking on a youth-led approach, we can create a context in which youth educators and employers can co-create curricula. And when they co-create curricula, then that curricula has more real-world applications, and that curricula is definitely more meaningful. By involving our young people in research processes that are critical to determine how we are reaching our educational outcomes, and by giving them a platform to share those results and recommendations, we will be enhancing decision-making and positive outcomes within our education system. This was a valuable lesson learned from our youth-led participatory action research. So finally, let me leave you with a simple roadmap. Let's start by first of all embracing. We need to embrace a network-centric approach to education, as opposed to merely creating stakeholders. This approach encapsulates the essence of co-creation, ensuring a collaborative approach to addressing issues in education. But we also need to support a youth-led methodology in curriculum design. This will ensure relevance and real-world resonance and learning that is more engaging and impactful. Additionally, we need to extend youth engagement to critical research processes for assessing those educational outcomes. Furthermore, we need to advocate for comprehensive digital skills integration across all grades and integrate this into teacher professional development programs. And finally, we need to promote design, creation, and innovation at all curriculum levels so that we can transition from passive learning to active knowledge creation. And finally, reimagine education as an endeavor that is relevant and aligned with evolving global demands. Ladies and gentlemen, the future is bright and promising. It is a future where educators are equipped with tools to excel in technology-enhanced teaching, where students thrive and grow in a digitally enabled learning environment, and where the power of digital skills is recognized and valued. So as we close this activity, I want to challenge everyone. I want us to think of ways that we can work together. Let us embark on this transformational journey to shape the future of education in St. Lucia. I thank you.
And we thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for all the work that you did as lecturer at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, as well as the head of the e-learning unit. We thank you for the work that you are doing currently with ConnectED, and we thank you for the work that you are doing to enable young St. Lucians, teachers, persons throughout our island to succeed in the 21st century. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Fostering creativity. At this point, we would like to welcome the Youth-Led Action Research presentation done by 2 students. So these young students were trained in conducting research on the use of digital skills among teachers and students. I invite them to the stage for a skit, and they will be followed by a performance from Ms. Samani Modest, who was another youth researcher part of the project. Ladies and gentlemen, our creative element.
Good day and welcome to ConnectED TV, Youth Unleashed and Engaged. I am your host, Genevieve Gonza, and today we're doing something different. I have a very special guest in studio with me, a youth researcher from our Youth-Led Action Research Initiative, Mr. Chavez Senra. Mr. Senra will be giving us all the insights into the program. Welcome, Mr. Senra.
Thank you, Genevieve.
Okay, so I understood that you took part in an initiative that was geared at revolutionizing the education system. Give us a little insight. How did you hear about this program?
Well, as youth advocates, also many organizations, the opportunity was posted in a WhatsApp. So I decided to apply. Such a great opportunity.
And once that was done, give me some insight. What happened? How did you get selected? How many individuals got selected? And what did you do? And what was this research?
Well, about 15 youth researchers were selected. And the first day, we went to the South Louis Community College. And we started off with 5 training sessions. We learned everything about research, the do's and don'ts in research, and we also learned about what we should expect.
All right, and these training sessions, were they virtual, were they in person? Did you guys make use of the technology that you were teaching individuals to perhaps make use of?
Yes, of course we did use technology. First 2 sessions were face-to-face in person, and a few of the other sessions were virtual.
And the training format, tell me, in these classes, what did you learn? in addition to the do's and don'ts, give me some more specifics. What is it that you guys focused on in order to get you ready to do this research?
Well, the first thing we learned about was positive youth development, and that's one of our target points. And then we moved on to learning about the digital, and after that we went into the action research, as well as the observation checklist. All those will be used in the classroom for us to conduct our research.
Right, so I'm assuming that after all of this, you got an opportunity to go into the school with teachers and students.
Yes, we did. So on the first day, when we went to school, we first meet with the principal, inform the principal about who we are, and then we'll be guided to which teacher will be on or which classroom. Then we will sit in the classroom, we'll have the observation checklist, and take off everything that's necessary. Afterwards, we will have an interview with the teachers. Then the students as well will be getting a questionnaire because we're not only be taking the input from the teachers.
And help us understand what the purpose of all of these tools were. Why couldn't I just do an interview? Or why couldn't you just do an interview? Why did you have to do so many things in the classroom?
Well, to make our data more precise, we decided to use avenues. So we'll not only use an observation checklist because it will not give us exactly what we're looking for. So we decided to interviews instead.
Right, and speak to us a little more about your experience when you went into these schools conducting this research. What was it like? Were there any challenges that you guys experienced during that time?
Well, when we went to the classroom, there were no challenges, but however, it was closer to exam week, well, the time for exams, so we would have to rush the interviews, observation, as well as rescheduling. Some teachers couldn't make it because of the exams. Also, some of us couldn't make it because apart from the action research, we employed as well. So that was the only challenge. More advantages.
So tell me about these advantages. This is all very interesting information.
Yes, the advantage is that we knew nothing about research. So we learned how to conduct research, how we should go about doing research, and it really opened us up, and some of us will now some of us can speak publicly in the classroom, not only in the classroom but elsewhere.
Let's get to some more serious stuff, Mr. Stefan. How would you say that this research not only impacted you, but impacted the teachers and the students that you guys had the opportunity to interact with?
Well, from our observation in the classroom, as well as the interviews with teachers, and just speaking with the teachers understood that we are now in the digital age. So learning is now moving forward, it's changing around. So using things like projectors in the classroom, using Google Classroom, uploading assignments for students, all those make it easier for the students. And the students learn different ways as well. So it's more of a diverse environment for the students.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stefan. And it is such a pity that our time is up for today. There is so much more that I wanted to ask you, but perhaps you could come in studio some other time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. My name was Jenny Gonzaga, and this was Mr. Chavez Stefan, a youth action researcher. Good night.
Let me take this opportunity to recognize some of the folks in the house. Initially, we had spoken about all of the various secondary schools. So we looked at the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, the Schrozel Secondary School, the Boys Training Center, Entrepot Secondary School, the Saira Simmons Secondary School. So we have interns, facilitating teachers, and principals from those various schools. We also have digital skills facilitators, employers network, the Y Lab, ministry officials from education, youth development, and sports, USAID, World Education Inc., Taiwan ICDF, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the Organization of American States, CARICOM, WIRE. We have CDB, NTRC, SLTU, the St. Lucia Teachers Union, and of course the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, the National Principals Association, the Chamber of Commerce, YLAR, and of course graduating teachers. So we have all of you assembled here this morning, and we are very, very grateful for your patience. These closing ceremonies are very formal, and we have to hear from all of the stakeholders, and so we are very appreciative of the time and the effort that they all have taken to write their speeches and to be here this morning, because all of the information is important to share the genesis of the project, how the project evolved, and of course now we are at the closing. So I really, really thank you all for being here. And while we wait, because we want to hear from this young woman, to see her talent, she played the national anthem in the morning, but we have just a little musical interlude. And just to give you an idea of what's to come next, we just have about 2 or 3 more items. We have the presentation of certificates, a certificate of participation, certificates of appreciation, the EdTech Maker Space certificates, the internship awards, closing remarks, and manger. And then there is food. So we hope to do all of that in the next 20 minutes. So I'm told that we're not going to appreciate this music until a little bit after, and that is okay. So I would like to invite Mr. Jacob Nestor to help with the presentation of certificates. Mr. Nestor? And of course, the music is playing, so therefore we are going to have the musical interlude and then the presentation of certificates. Trust me, when you grow up, you don't want to be an MC. So the music, hopefully we are going to experience the talent of this young woman. Thank you so much. Later on in the program. So Mr. Nestor will now continue with the presentation of certificates.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. We've now come to the most pivotal moment within the showcase, and it's the part I'm really excited about because that means we're about to close, which is why we're all here. So, firstly, let me just congratulate everyone who participated in this endeavor. Thank you very much for contributing your time into this project and really helping us in achieving what we set out to do originally. So, for the presentation of certificates, I will be calling the Youth Action Researchers, and to help me present the certificates would be Mr. Royston Emmanuel, Chief of Party for the St. Lucia ConnectED activity. Okay, when you're coming for the certificate, you pass on the right. So we have firstly Chanel Alexander. And the names I'll be calling would be for the St. Lucia ConnectED's Youth-Led Action Research Program. Kira Amede. Tara Bastian. Francine Cox. Chessie Dupre. Diane Francis. Marcus Giraru. Genevieve Gonzague. Imani Modeste. Jaden Octave. Michael Roberts. Paula Sandiford. Chavez Suffren. Thank you so much for your assistance. Next, we now present the certificates of appreciation to our internship facilitating teachers and employers, and the presentation for the certificates will be done by Mr. Mervyn Farrell. Kamish Miller Alexander. Mark Burnett. Followed by Ama Didier. Next, we have Tarsi Herman. Tristan James. Terbury Lewis. Tanzania Mathra. Albino Henry Raphael. Kyle Regis. Constance Rennie. Next we have Rochelle Lambert Smith. Followed by Linda Stanislas. And then we have Kamish Mila Alexander. So now we have the certificate of presentation of awards to our businesses. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. So up we have ATEMs. And representing ATEMs would be Tracy George. ATEMs, you forget your business. Then we have the CAMDO IT unit. Yes, there is a representative right at the back, actually, who will be represented. But he's not here. Inspiring Looks Beauty Salon, that would be Bianca. Followed by Lovely Makeup Artistry. Then we have Nelio. Followed by Optronics. Then we have Slotera.
Ted Paul Nature Trail, Sal Sisi Library or the South Louis Community College Library, followed by the Enchanted Kettle. And next we have Tropic Builders. Tropic Builders Award would be collected by Miss Tracy George. I see she's sprinting her way. Thank you so very much, Mr. Farrow. That will be all. And next, we have the EdTech Makerspace Certificates to award, and this would be for the participating teachers. Our first presenter to hand out the certificates would be Miss Karen Rennie, or Karen Rennie. First, we have Septima Abbott. Followed by Leander Amable. Leander Amab, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Eh? Don't crucify me, please. Thank you. Michelle Alexander. Then we have Ron Alexis. Anisha Antoine. Savita Blashad. Anna K. Budu. Renica Brin. Enda Charles. Shara Charles. Lance Sherabin. Luthani Constantine. Jessica Cumberbatch. Eliza Dawson. Talisa Decembre Anthony. December Anthony. Go this way. This is over here. Sherilyn Dossery. Zenith Duncan. Leanne Edgar. Cuthbert Elise. Followed by Sharon Elise. Then we have Trisha Ferdinand. Who will be followed by Rupert Fletcher, Joel Frederick, Amy Kajada, Josephine Henry, followed by Yana Henry, Hygiena Hippolyte, Alina Hunt, Celeste Japierre, Soraya John, Michelle John, Janine John Gillard, Trudell Xavier Jones, Omar Jordan, Maya Joseph, Nadia Joseph Bissett. Thank you, Ms. Rennie. I now call upon Mr. Tevin Shepherd to continue to give the rest of the certificates. Next, we have Ms. Valerie Kerr Davis. Camilla Lorenson. Followed by Kisi Leo. February Lewis. Jenna Lord. Who will then be followed by Elsa Mathra. Followed by Katia Mathre. Then we have Delon Moffat. Evodia Cassius Noel. Laverne John Obias. Elizabeth Omiyi. Petrona Filbert, who is then followed by Sheila Pierre. Naila Pinda. Patricia Prescott. Albina Henry Raphael. Renel Simeon, who will be followed by Crystal St. Louis, then we have Luana St. Omar, who will then be followed by Linda Stanislas, followed by Stasha Stanislas, Teresia Thomas, Marlon Williams, who will be followed by Caleb Scott, who will be followed by Sheila Pierre, and then we have Rayson Mondesi. Thank you so much, Mr. Shepard. It brings me great honor to now present the internship awards to our young interns. And alongside that, we would be presenting the presentation of their digital credentials. The presenter for this ceremony will be Mr. Ben Vospan. So you don't need to call Ben? Ben in a conversation. Okay, so Ben is quite busy, so we'll be using Michaela to do the presentation of awards. Pinella Albert. Just to let you know, all the interns got a Youth Digital Skills Leader badge and also other badges based on what they did. Luana Albert. Nickel Albert. Abigail Alberti, who is then followed by Tonisha Alcide, after Tonisha, we have Haley Bradley, who is then followed by Kadim Daniel, to be followed by Vikesh Dennis, so Kadim, then Vikesh. So the certificate, turn it so. Use your hand. Vikesh. After Vikesh, we have Kaylee Delor. Followed by Donna Edward. Who is then followed by Imanas Ume. Then we have Jonai Estefan, Kivel Fauché, to be followed by Claudiana Felix, then we have Kaylee Fox, then we have Eva Francis, followed by Danita Fossois, quicker students. Next we have Justin Gideon, to be followed by Keisha George, to be followed by Wayne George, Giselle Georges, Jada Giraru, Samuel Gums, followed by Genevieve Henry, after Genevieve, we have Haley Hippolyte, followed by Caroline James, Shania James, then we have Yandy James, Then we have Stevenia Jean-Baptiste. Alanis Jeffers. Alan Michael Jeremy. Cody Jean-Baptiste. Angel Joseph. Fifth Joseph. Jemima Joseph. Followed by Alana Jules. Next we have Leila Lindy King. Followed by Jelani Lubran, who is then followed by Hayden Morris. Then we have Kilana Lucia. Followed by Travis Paul. Then Serena Plummer. To be followed by Jelani Polio. Followed by the twins, Christian and Christiel Polon. Turn to take the picture together. Mackenzie Reed. To be followed by Paige Seeley. Followed by Akela Stephen. Then Davy Simeon. I can remember the name. Come back for your picture. You took the viewing already, right? Sequan St. Catherine. Who shall then be followed by Risian Sonson. Devante Williams or Devante Williams. To be followed by Kiyomi Wilson. Followed by Rikela Xavier. That's it for the interns. I now call on the facilitators from the schools to collect a certificate on behalf of the school. So first we have Mr. Tristan James, who shall then be followed by a representative from Castries Comprehensive, Chosel Secondary, Entrepot Secondary, and Saira Siemens Secondary School. So a group photo. So all of you guys can come on stage. We're missing somebody from Entrepot and Saira Siemens. We have no teachers for Saira Siemens. Oh, we got your principal instead. How lucky. So let's give a rounding warm of applause. Thank you so very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, shall I cartwheel across the stage because we're done with this long part? No, I'm just kidding. So at this point, we would like to welcome Genevieve Gonzague with the closing remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected guests, educators, fellow youth, and our invaluable partners. Allow me to, of course, adopt the protocol that has already been established. As we come to the end of this transformative journey, I stand before you not just as a youth researcher, but as a testament to the power of collaboration, education, and digital empowerment. From the outset, our mission was clear: to understand the digital skills landscape and to ensure that every student in St. Lucia is equipped with the tools and knowledge to navigate the digital world confidently. Today, I can proudly say that we have made significant strides towards that goal. Being part of the Youth-Led Advisory Board, or YLAB, I've had the privilege to witness firsthand the dedication and passion that went into every aspect of this project. We've been at the heart of shaping project activities, ensuring that the youth perspective is always considered, and advocating for the St. Lucia ConnectED activity. Our involvement in the youth-led action research has been particularly enlightening. We delved deep into understanding the project's effectiveness and gathered invaluable insights that will undoubtedly shape future initiatives. It was an empowering experience, one that taught us the importance of research, monitoring, and evaluation. The youth internship program was another highlight. 50 of our peers had the opportunity to put their digital skills into practice, working on real-world projects and gaining invaluable experience. This project not only honed their skills, but also bridged the gap between classroom learning and the professional world. I would like to extend my gratitude to our partners, especially the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, the private sector, the Employers Network, and the various ministries. And of course, special mention to the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Education. Thank you, Chris. The digital world is ever evolving, and while this project may have come to an end, our journey as digital citizens has just begun. And in the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So let us continue to harness the power of digital education and make a lasting difference in our communities and beyond. Thank you, and here's to a brighter and digitally empowered future for St. Lucia.
And as we come to a close, I will invite you to refreshments. And of course, young people, because you're so polite, well-mannered, you will allow your teachers and the other folks to go before you in the back to the buffet. So we end with a poem dedicated to the young people of our island. The Rising Youth. In the heart of the dawn we emerge. Young and vibrant our voices surge. With dreams that touch the boundless skies, we'll reach new heights, no compromise. Our hearts beat strong with passion's fire, with youthful dreams that never tire. In unity, we'll take our stand. Empowered youth, a mighty hand. Through knowledge, we shall break the chains, ignite the world with our growing brains. With courage, we'll confront our fears as we chase away the doubts and tears. With innovation, we'll change the game. Each obstacle we'll boldly tame. For the future is ours to create with the power to change our fate. So rise, young souls, with hearts ablaze. Together, we'll set the world ablaze. Empowerment is our guiding light as we journey into the endless night. Embrace your strength, your dreams pursue, for the world awaits what you will do. With passion, purpose, and hearts so wise, empowered youth, reach for the skies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. I'd like to make the announcement that I would like to ask you to wait a few moments, those of you in the front, while you are being served, and they're just organizing in the back, and then you will get something to eat. And with that, my job is done. Thank you.